Our second intermission guest is Erik Middendorf, young man from Arizona. And Erik, first of all, I saw you walk in to the rink, I believe it was yesterday. You had the Arizona Diamondbacks cap on. You really identify with all the Arizona pro sports teams like the Cardinals and the Phoenix Suns and obviously the Coyotes and everybody else there, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. I always like to rep the home state, and the boys see me wearing it, and they love it too. DJ King too, he's from around there, and I grew up playing with him, so we like to rep our hometown stuff.
I like it. Hey, as Austin Matthews and the used to be called Phoenix Coyotes, now Arizona Coyotes, have an influence on you, and if so, how did that work?
Oh yeah, definitely. I always kind of looked up to Austin Matthews, and whenever he was playing U14 year, I knew he was a top player, and he was going to the program, and so I always kind of idolized him, and he was the first one to congratulate me on making this team. So it's definitely shows his character, and he's definitely a guy I look up to, and he's an idol for me.
You know, Erik, I wanted to ask you, how big is the youth hockey scene out there? I mean, years of the Roadrunners, and they were wildly popular. Now with the Coyotes, how has the game grown in Arizona?
Yeah, definitely. It's blowing up. I mean, from when I used to go to games when I was little with my dad to now I got to go home and see Austin play when he was there for Christmas, for my Christmas break, and just excitement in the building and everyone excited to watch him play, and it's definitely blowing up. I'm hearing of guys coming out of there a lot now, and there's a ton more people playing in Arizona, and definitely Arizona's starting to turn heads, heating up there.
So how did you, what age did you start skating and start playing the game?
I started following my brother to the rink at a very young age, and then I just had my stick in my hand, and my dad threw me on the ice one time when I was like 4 years old, and I just fell in love with it. I mean, they took the walker away from me my first time around the rink, and I wasn't too happy about that, but I definitely fell in love with the game.
So Sean, not much different than a kid from Michigan
No
or
doubt.
Ohio or St. Louis or any place else. Hey, how have you enjoyed your first year with the NTDP here, not only on the ice but off the ice? How's that adjustment going for you?
Yeah, it's been going really fun. It's been going really well. The guys are family here, and when you need someone to pick you up, there's always somebody right there going through the same thing as you, and it's just it's really fun here, and it's been really hard, but it's been really fun and enjoyable. It's going by really fast, so you kind of look back on it, and it's a great experience so far, so I'm looking forward to the future.
You know, Erik, how did you decide on BU? Obviously, I mean, it's college hockey royalty, let's be honest, but tell us about that decision.
Oh yeah, that was my first college hockey game I ever went to when I was little. I was probably 10 years old, and there was an Arizona guy on that team named Zach LaRaza that played there. And so we kind of went to see him, and ever since I was sitting in that building, it was kind of a dream for me to play there. And when I got the offer, I knew I wanted to stay out sort of west by my hometown, and it was just the perfect place for me to go, and I'm really excited about that. And yeah, looking forward to being there and being in Colorado.
That's awesome.
Back to what's going on the ice here, I've seen improvement with your team from the very first day, first game to now. Can you talk a little bit about that improvement, what you've been able to see yourself?
Yeah, definitely. I think looking back on it, we played Bloomington earlier this year, and definitely in those two games we got some growth going, and looking back on it, we've been playing really well so far this game, and we've been playing hard, but yeah, you could just tell we're getting better every day here, and we're going to be a good team by the end of the year.
Last question, and we always ask the boys this, but I'd like your take on it. What's it like putting on that USA jersey? Whether it's a Saturday night here at USA Hockey Arena, you've been part of international competition, or anywhere. What's it like putting on that jersey?
Yeah, it's a really special feeling. I mean, even at the World Challenges, probably the most, and when you're playing against a different country. But every time you throw this jersey on, it's unlimited excitement and energy from the boys, and it's a crazy feeling wearing this crest every day, and it's something that you got to take in and look at as a positive, and it's pretty crazy.
Anything else, Sean, for Mr. Middendorf?
Keep up the energy. It's a joy watching you. Let's get a couple here in the third, huh?
All right, yeah, I hope so. Here we go.
Erik Middendorf, what a pleasure.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Again, Pete, you know, I hope people out there, you hear these guys, well-spoken gentlemen. I mean, it's awesome to hear. They got such a bright future ahead of them. Mom and Dad raised them the right way, class kids.